In the Oregon Ministry Network, we love missions. We love U.S. missions and we love world missions. We value them the same, but we separate them for the sake of responsibilities. In other words, we feel like we can serve our missionary constituents better by separating the two roles. So we have a U.S. missions director and we have a world missions director. For more than 2 years, Tom Murray has served as our world missions director, but recently he felt like he needed to step down from that position. When something like this happens, because it's an elected position, it's the presbytery's responsibility to then fill the unexpired term. So we have consulted with many, we have prayed about this, we have been asking God who the next World Missions Director should be. And I'm happy to announce that Sarah Blankenship has agreed to serve in that role. She will be fulfilling the unexpired term that was left by Tom Murray. And today we have Sarah with us in the room, and I'm so excited about this new season. And I know you, obviously, Sarah, and we know you on the presbytery, but a lot of people may not know you. Would you introduce yourself to all of us and to the Oregon Ministry Network family? Tell us about your family, tell us about your ministry, and a little bit of history.
Well, thank you, Pastor Lee. It really is an honor to serve with you and to serve our churches and our missionaries. And I'm excited for this next season. So my husband, Matt, and I, we've been married for about over 23 years now. And our entire time in marriage, we've been in full-time ministry together. We have 2 boys, Hunter and Hayden. Hunter is 18 and graduated this last May, and Hayden is 14 and about to step into high school. And just really proud of our boys and who God is making them to be.
Yeah.
So we serve at Life Church in Aloha, and this November will actually be 5 years that we've served there. Matt's the lead pastor there, and I serve as the outreach and communications pastor. And before we were at Life Church, we were at Portland Christian Center, and before that we were at Bethel Church in San Jose, and before that at James River Church in Ozark, Missouri. And it's been an amazing time in ministry together and really the greatest adventure of our lives.
Oh, that's so cool. I can't believe it's already been 5 years. It goes so quickly.
It does.
And your boys are growing up.
Yep.
We're so proud of your family. Your husband also serves as the regional director for the Portland metro area on our presbytery. And so we've had the privilege of serving alongside each other for quite a while, but not as a world missions director. So I have to ask you, tell me, as you've been processing this and we have been talking to you, why do you feel like you should be the next World Missions Director? And I know we asked you, and that's probably an awkward question, but I'd love to just hear your heart for that.
I would say my own calling into ministry was really formed by missions. I remember as a young girl in high school and hearing a missionary speak, and he came to our church and he was talking about what God was doing around the world. And that service really marked me. And in that moment, God spoke to me in a very personal way and called me into ministry. And missions really was a huge part of that. And it has been. I mean, that was nearly 30 years ago. And it is still a passion and a desire for me personally, but also to see the local church continue to engage in God's global mission. And when God called me into ministry, it just became part of my DNA, just as my spiritual walk with the Lord. And that's what I desire for our churches as well. I want to be able to come alongside our churches, our pastors, and to partner with them and partner with our missionaries, existing and future missionaries, to be an encourager, to be a resource and empower, and one to pray and lift them up and to be a voice. So I'm excited for this next season.
Well, we're excited. You're filling some big shoes. We had Pastor Boyd Powers for 39 years. My goodness. No one can replace Boyd. And then we had Tom, and he did a fabulous job, and no one can replace Tom. But we don't expect you to. We do, however, expect to just continue with the trajectory that we're going. We've got some lofty goals to raise up more workers and put more sons and daughters out there, which means we have to have great churches. But you're aware of this because you have also been serving on the missions team for the state. So it's not like you're coming into this blind. And of course, you and your husband, Matt, you have a real heart for missions in terms of supporting from a local church. So we're very excited. And we believe God's put you here for this moment. We stand behind you. We know already that you love missionaries, you love the OMN. So we're very excited to have you on the team. We're glad that God has placed you here for such a time as this. We believe that God has put you here. We're anticipating great things. I want you to know you have my support. You have the support of the Oregon Ministry Network team. You have the presbytery support, and we're asking that everyone else would support you as well. Hey, could you give us a final last word?
Yeah.
Final last word. What has God been putting on your heart, and what do you feel like are some marching orders going forward?
Yeah, thank you, Pastor Lee. I think moving forward, man, I am excited for this, what God has on the horizon. I think about partnering with our churches and strengthening that partnership with our pastors and partnering with our missionaries and even future missionaries, because there are still billions of people around the world who have yet to hear the gospel. There's still people groups who have not been reached yet. And when I hear those numbers, and I think, well, we need to go. Let's move. Let's go. Let's raise up our future sons and daughters and to send them into places that have yet to be reached. And I want to be able to come alongside our missionaries and encourage, partner with our churches. One of the passions that God has placed in my heart is the championing of sending our sons and daughters. And working with our churches to raise up future missionaries and to equip them well, to help them hear God's call and to create very clear pathways and on-ramps to help them to step into missions and create that process to be a little easier and clearer for them. And I think it's important because our missionaries are more than just global workers that we support. I mean, they are our very own sons and daughters.
Absolutely.
So let's raise them up, let's send them out, let's equip them well and cover them in prayer, because there are so many people who have yet to hear about Jesus.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.